Well, what can I say? The biggest self-report in human history just hit the third tower. What a time to be alive, boys. Pragmata just got released, and it is sitting at an overwhelmingly positive ratio on Steam, obviously, with a current peak of 63,000 players playing, and needless to say, it's gonna break these high scores as the day continues, and definitely even tomorrow. But with Pragmata's release, we have a certain type of situation that Doctor Disrespect probably appreciates, and it's all tied obviously to the artificial human that we see in the game and what people are saying about it. Because yeah, some people are extremely currently being self-reportive of this. There are a bunch of tweets, and I suggest you do not try and look up on people what people are saying about Pragmata. And I have the best ones right here. A critique directed at the game. I should restart the video right there. People are gonna call me autistic because of this, but I stand tall. Lamau. A critique directed at the game Pragmata in the design of the character Diana, the little girl. The reason why this is, by the way, written in such a strange way is because the original one is written in Old English. The critique says that the girl's design is more feminine than childish, hinting that the design is inappropriate for a child. Yes, there are currently so many people that look at this, and the first thing they think about is, how can I go to prison faster? This is the current situation. There is a bunch of people that see this and literally instantaneously choose to lose humanity. It is absolutely diabolical. And we have the typical situation that you would expect. Make a fatherhood simulator game. 0 S scenes. Wholesome dad-daughter writing. People claim it's CP. Yes, this is the current situation that's happening. And obviously by the greatest suspects in history. I mean people who live their lives on Reddit. A bunch of women, because you know women are going to be pissed that you don't choose them and that there's competition. Which is half a joke, half not a joke, because that's just the sad state of the world we're living in. We have posts like this. I feel like it's a breach of ethics at this point to design child characters for an audience of majority male gamers. They make of her that had to be banned on Reddit. No, you're just a freak. How about that? How about that? I think that's the easier solution. I think all of you are twisted and probably should be on lists. I think that's the easier solution here than whatever the fuck this idea is. Miss Sanders are literally unable to fathom men feeling the urge of fulfillment their biological duty to protect and provide for their daughters. They will forever label any game that ever loosely falls under umbrella of Dad Simulator as PDF. You disgust me. True, based, and real. The amount of people who are self-reporting themselves in such an absolute hard manner because of this game is just absolutely off the charts. And by the way, yes, we need to start forming SS squads because of some of the stuff people are posting on Twitter about this, but that later. Also, this is also pretty funny for some reason. Allow me to summarize the Pragmata controversy for people who can't read, or just don't care enough to actually figure out what's happening. This is remarkably accurate. This is one of the most accurate things I have seen in at least 3 months. This is sad. But, I mean, a lot of things are sad on the internet. Also, we have this situation right here. That people, you know, the original post... Oh, I closed it. But whatever. So, there also was this trending post about this image right here. that this is the badge that you can get on Twitch if you finish the game or buy the game or something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't watched any streams in literally months, almost a year or plus at this point, probably. But this is a cute little chibi badge that you can get. And people, I use the term people loosely here, of this style of nature, there's, by the way, tons of comments like this. Tons of ideas and concepts like this. I mean, this got literally 1.1 million views. I forgot to save another one that was even more diabolical. That's literally claimed, by the way, that this design intentionally is meant to be provocative. Thankfully, humanity's on its way out the door. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, these people claim that this badge is some kind of Dr. Disrespect hidden club thing. Yes, and that Capcom willingly did it. I have never heard this. I doubt you have ever heard about this. But somehow this chibi cutesy badge is literally some kind of devil fucking gateway. I don't know if this is a real thing or these people are just making it up and lying about it at this point, nor do I care because all of their opinions are absolutely irrelevant. They literally see, by the way, stuff like this and get mad. And also, by the way, this is extremely on point, and I would not be honestly surprised if this was actually the intent of Pragmata. Pragmata is a psyop by the Japanese government to spike birth rates. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is true. I think that this could be true. Watch.
Hey, can I give you something? Q? Thanks for talking to me all the time. Ta-da!
Is this supposed to be when we first boarded the tram?
Uh-huh. I drew it. It's for you.
Look at that. You wrote your name, too. Not half bad, kiddo.
What do you do with this? Should I climb up it? Aw, this slide's too small for you. I wanted to slide down together.
Yes. Again, and we somehow have this type of shit happening here. I mean, this is just diabolical at its best. This is another one. The comparison. And by the way, yes, it's typically women who are obviously posting this because again, competition of any kind is bad, obviously. And that's the only thing that they are capable of thinking. Now, I'm not saying history had a point, but I think history had a point. Yeah, you know. Anyway, besides talks about rights and whatnot, that's it. That's the situation. It's absolutely diabolical. The greatest self-report in human history, without question, honestly, in my opinion. And, well, that's literally it. Enjoy the game. That's all you should be doing here. Bye.